arithmetic sequences. Now, earlier someone pointed out that I'm pronouncing arithmetic different from everybody else. No, it's not arithmetic. It's not math. It's not pronounced that way. When this word is used in this context, welcome to the English language, it's pronounced differently. It's pronounced arithmetic, not arithmetic. Okay? I didn't invent the reason, it's this. So, it's arithmetic sequences. And an arithmetic sequence is designed with a pattern, okay? And when you get from one number to another by adding or subtracting, it's considered arithmetic. When you get to one number to another number by multiplying, it's considered geometric. So today we're only going to talk about arithmetic. So I'm going to give you a pattern. For example, if I say 1, 3, and so forth. And sometimes these numbers are very inherent. Obviously, what am I doing every time? I'm adding 2. Okay, and because it looks so easy, you guys just kind of think about it, but sometimes they aren't as easy. There may be fractions and things like that. So you have to figure out how to get from one to the other. And all you have to do is you count backwards. So the way to find D, it's called a common difference, is to find the difference between the two. So you say, okay, 3 minus 1. Or you can go to the next one and try it again and make sure it's the same. 5 minus 3. And what's the difference between both of those? 2. So we're going to call this 2. Now I realize that was super easy, but they aren't all like that. So I'm just showing you the algorithm. The next thing is when you have this, okay, you can name the terms. So this would be considered like your first term, your second term, your third term, and so forth. This would be your fourth term. And all the way to the end, I don't know how far I'm going to go, but way down here somewhere would be considered they call it the nth term. In other words, whatever number I'm looking for, the 100th or the 50th or the 1000th. Okay, it keeps going on and on. So your first directions, or first example, is very generic. Like I said, we're going to start off pretty easy. Is find the next 4 terms. Find the next 4 terms. And if I told you 91, 83, 75, I want you to find me 2 things. Find me D, the common difference, because we're talking only about arithmetic, and then find the next 4 terms, please. So find D, and keep in mind that it's arithmetic. All right, so to find D, remember you go backwards. You go this way. So D equals 83 minus 91. So the common difference, every jump is negative 8, guys. Okay, every jump you're adding a negative 8 or subtracting 8, same thing. So if you find the next 4 terms, what are they going to be? Right, 67, 59, and so forth, 51, and 43. Those would be your next 4 terms. Okay. Now then, the next thing I want to talk about is the formula that we're going to use. So, the formula for arithmetic sequences, there's going to be one for series, one for geometric sequences, geometric series, there's one for everything. That's the reason I was trying to really explain what it meant, so you don't feel like you're having to solve or memorize formulas, okay? So on here then, the formula for arithmetic sequences is AN, in other words, equals, where do we always start when we're trying to find a number way down the path? We start with the first term, right? And then we added to it, okay, a term one less than what we started with. right? So we call that n minus 1. Right? Because over here, when I was looking for the 150th term, I put in 149. When I was looking for the 50th term, I put in 49. Okay? So that's why it's called n minus 1. Times your common difference. Okay, now, so that you'll understand what each of these mean, which you probably already know, but this is considered, a sub n is the term you're looking for. This is considered the first term. This is the number of terms. In other words, you're looking for the 50th term, the 40th, whatever. And this is your common difference. That formula is important. That's the point of today. Okay? You can use this to find anything. It's a formula. I can find the term I'm looking for. I can find the first term if I wanted to. I can find the term number, or I can find the common difference. Whatever. As long as you have all but one, you could solve for the missing key. Right? So let's try the first problem. The first problem says, okay, watch the second video and I'll do the rest of the problems.